It's good to be here. I had a chance to walk around the Wall of Fame or the Hall of Fame in the concourse and just see some just great names. People, a lot of you do not have a clue who Otomi McDowell is, or Barry Bonds played here, or Phil Mickelson, or Joanne Carner, the great golfer. But there's just so many great athletes and so many sports that have played here at Arizona State. It's my first time here. Of course, I've been to Phoenix or Scottsdale, but it's good to be here. Arizona State has had a tremendous year. It didn't take her long to take that year off sabbatical. If the rest of us could do that and have a year off and be assured that we would have a job when we got back, we'd all do it. But give a lot of credit for Charlie because she served our WBCAA very well as president. We're looking forward to playing UALR. It's going to be a great matchup. We know what Coach Foley likes to do. He's a Bobby Knight disciple, so that means man-to-man defense, that means motion offense, and that means execution. So we're just looking forward to the game tomorrow afternoon.
From our scout, we've noticed that they run their offense very efficiently. It's not like a set offense that they have to do. They run off of a lot of screens, and so, defending those off-ball screens and cuts will be one of our biggest challenges on defensively. And also getting back in transition. They force a lot of turnovers, and when they get those turnovers, they're able to convert them. So just not turning the ball over in the first place will be a big thing for us, so they can't get those easy baskets, and then getting back in transition off of a make or a miss.
I don't think it really changes my dynamics because I like to pass the ball anyway. So I just pick my times where I need to pass the ball. Well, if I have a teammate open, I'm going to get them the ball. And then if I need to score the ball, then that just comes with the flow of the game, having instincts and just probably rebounding the ball more, getting the ball, pushing it up, and that'll make it easier to either go in transition and make a play. So I don't think my role has really changed much, just playing off of instincts, passing the ball, and scoring.
I would have to say we're growing. Even though we're a veteran team, we accepted a lot of challenges, and we've been through a lot of challenges. And a lot of people had to face new roles and stepping up and doing things that they're not normally doing. So I think we've grown that sense of just because we play one position, doesn't mean you can't play other positions. We've had, with the 5 position, we've really grown a lot in the 5 positions since the beginning of the year. They've gotten better each game, each practice. So I think we're still in a growing team. Every day we do something new. We learn something new. Yeah.
I think that's a good experience just because, I could probably describe my freshman year as it being it seemed very big time, which it is, of the biggest tournament of the year. And so I think for our younger players and the players that don't have as much experience, having these older players that have been here before and are kind of like a little bit more calm and not so much awed by the moment can help them relax on the floor. Also, the fact that we've been deep in the tournament and then, have people on our staff, coaches and former players who have won the whole thing before also helps us keep our head in it, keeps us focused, and gives us good experience knowing exactly what we need to do to go far.
Having the experience, we know what it takes. We know we have to seize the moment. Not every NCAA Division I team makes it here, so we know that each game you have to give it all you have. Leave it on the floor, and most importantly, have fun with it. And that's basically it.
But chemistry, Jordan's not dead. Okay, first, get that across. She's going to be back with us next year and have a chance to win the Defensive Player of the Year for 3 times in a row, and it's never been done in the SEC. She's going to be leading from the bench in practice. She'll be in Curtis's ear, but she will also be in all of our ears because she, even though she's not out on the court, you've got to listen to your point guard. We might see the X's and O's of it, but she feels it. And she's always constantly coming up to me now while she's sitting over there with her crutches saying, hey, Coach, you need to stay in this just a little bit longer, or this. She is so good at knowledge of the game, and that's what a point guard is all about. Now, Curtis is learning. The chemistry, she's getting better at being able to take me. That's the most important thing. Can a point guard take a coach that's getting on her? because I always will get on the point guard harder than any other player out there on the court at all times because they're an extension of me. And she's learning to handle it a little bit better. She was sort of in her safety net about always being behind Jordan. She'd probably start her senior year after Jordan graduates, and she was very comfortable with that. Now we're trying to get her out of that element and go on and take charge of this team. Courtney Williams is doing a great job leadership-wise with her voice because she knows the game. Very similar to Daniel Adams, who played for us before. Daniel Adams knew everybody's position on every inbounds play, sidelines play, the whole 9 yards. Well, Courtney Williams is filling that role for us, and we want that voice to be heard. And a lot of times we'll play Courtney Williams in 4 to 5 positions in this tournament because she's the kid that is a nightmare for matchups, particularly if she's at the point guard position, because she's got the 6'1" size. She can take you down post up or shoot the three or take you on the drive. So chemistry's coming along, but the best thing about chemistry, if you start winning and the kids enjoy themselves, what a place to come during spring break. Right here, your attitude's better all of a sudden. The sun's out, the kids are out having a good time. You feel good instead of going up to New York or Boston where it's snowing right now.